Okay, we're live. A little early, but nonetheless, we are live. Hello, welcome. Welcome. Let me just set up a couple things so things look good. But how's everyone doing? Hopefully well. I'm doing pretty fine myself. Getting some water in my system real quick. Get things started. But hello! Hope everybody's doing good today, as always. I'm doing fairly well myself. As far as plans go for today, we're just going to be continuing Subnautica. I'm a bit too invested lately. It'll be an experience. Let me just zoom a bit so I can see things better. And okay. Things should be good. I guess we'll just hop into the game, honestly, because I don't see the point of just lingering for no reason. So, Subnautica. We're back, as always. I have a few ideas on what we could do today. Honestly, it'll be interesting, to say the least. As for how those plans will go, it's a bit unclear. I don't know, necessarily. Time will tell on that one. I just realized the Discord notification never went out. I should fix that so that people are aware. And then we'll hop into the game. Da, da, da. That should be there. Cool. Nice to see things working. Alright, with that in mind, let's hop in. So I did a couple things off camera again. Not too much, but I'll go over that here at the beginning while we wait for people to roll in. So, welcome to the submarine. We got this last time. It's massive, quite frankly. But also really cool. We're gonna hop out for a sec. There's a couple things I want to go over. And we're gonna head over to here. Big boat time indeed. Indeed. A moment. I don't know what's been with the lighting in this lately. It's acting like there isn't power. So I built a medical kit fabricator. We also have room for medkits here. It's pretty standard. I increased the storage a bit, just so we have more general sections. The miscellaneous locker remains. I don't think anything really changed back here, or with the rest of the base for that matter. So not much to go over there. Otherwise, it is rather dark. I think I'm going to actually go use my bed so I can set it to daytime. Let me just do that. Why is the cat poster not on a wall? I just haven't got around to putting up the posters, I'm going to be frank. I guess I could do that here at the start. I had a plan for today, but that shouldn't take up too much time. Let's head back over. Why? Hello? Repeeper? I can't... Why are you in my base? I don't even have a need for you. I have fuel still. It's a little silly. So I'll put it in there. What was I doing? Oh yeah, posters. Sure, let's do that. Why not? So, let's just put some of those in my hand. And we can decide where I want to put things. So we got 5 of them, which is kind of perfect, honestly. So let's see. I don't think I'm going to put anything here, so let's put one of them here. If I can. Oh, I see, it's the other click. Gotcha. Okay, so there's the prawn suit. It exists. I intend to do stuff with that today, because I kind of just got the recipe, and then I just never did anything with it. We can put a poster here as well, but maybe one of the more unique ones. Let's go with this. Yeah, the Aurora. We can put this one by the bed, because that feels fitting. Yeah. I like it. We can also put this one into the hall here. We're just basically giving this place a bit more life. Same idea here. Perfect. Yeah, you need that motivation for getting out of bed. I love that interpretation. That's just funny. Okay, so this place feels a bit more alive again. I still don't know what's up with the lights. I've considered deconstructing this, but if I do that, I'm going to have to replace it and such. I also don't know what to do with the Aurora miniature. Like, where I would put it. You should put it anywhere. I think I would need a shelf. Yeah, let's put a shelf in this room. I believe... miscellaneous... Yeah, if I get some titanium, we can do that. And we can put the Aurora miniature on that. As you can see, I have no shortage of titanium at the moment. I think a single wall shelf will do. We can just put that there. Looking snazzy. Okay. It feels like a bit of a waste because I think it's going to delete all the fuel that's in it. But I want the lights to work. And I don't know why they don't. So sorry, bioreactor. I am so sorry.
Warning, emergency.
I don't know why it stopped working in the first place. But inevitably, all the fish that were in it are gone. That just feels, yeah. So I'm going to have to go get those again. It shouldn't take too long to get enough fuel for it. Let me grab my Sea Glide. And let's grab some peepers. Basically any fish will do for this. I just need a few. Let's see, I think it's like 12 usually is the number. It might be 16. Point being, just whatever fish we can grab, will do. We don't need to be picky about it. You're right in the base, you fools. It's like prime area for me to snap you. And nope, peeper. I'm hoping this fixes the lighting situation. We'll see. If it doesn't, oh well. I should get a grab trap at some point. I've seen how that works, and honestly, I misunderstood it. I thought it would only work on one item. It turns out it works on anything in the vicinity. So that's more worthwhile than I thought it was. I just didn't make one initially. Okay.
Oxygen production offline.
And yet the lighting remains wrong.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
I'm not sure what's up with that then. I thought maybe it was just the lights glitched, but no. Alright, fair enough. As long as it functions, I guess. Yeah, I do have the grab trap. I just never really considered it before. Let me have a look at it. Is it deployable? It is deployable. Battery, copper. I could do it. It is an option. But not right this second. There's a couple things I wanted to do here at the start. Let me go back up. We're going to take out this again. I think it's an exterior thing. So yeah, we need more titanium. Basically all the things in that recipe really, but I have a couple things full of that stuff, so that's fine. We've got some of that, and some copper. I'm not willing to part with too much, but I'm mining a solar panel purely because this place currently needs me to come back every time to like add stuff. And that's fine for the most part. It isn't ideal for the scanner room. So we're gonna add solar panels pretty much just to give this place an air of self-sufficiency. I think with like 3, this should be able to power itself. I'm hoping. If that isn't the case, it's gonna be real awkward. Can we not poison me while I'm trying to build stuff? Like, honestly, is it that hard not to poison me for no reason? You're the worst, you know that? I'm just trying to build. Why did my base have to be spawned, like, right next to this area? It's annoying. Whatever. Solar panels installed. I don't know how big of a difference they're gonna make, but they should give this area an air of self-sustainability. It's not purely reliant on me anymore. If that makes sense. So we have the scanner room, which is another thing. I wanted to get some upgrades for it. Specifically, range upgrades, and also the scanner room HUD chip, which magnetites. I can do that. I just don't have a lot of that left. And then range upgrades also require magnetite, so fun. I don't think these two are as worthwhile, especially since it already comes with cameras built in, and honestly, I don't think speed's too important. So these two are the main ones. Unfortunately, we need magnetite for it. So I'm going to need to go get that. Now, here comes the problem. I don't have a lot of magnetite left, frankly. Magnetite's just one of those things I just have. Yeah, I have 1. Okay. That's going to be a little complicated. I think we're going to have to go on a journey to get more. The supply finally ran out, so to speak. I just need copper wire, gold, and table coral. Let me get some more copper out. Get some table coral. I need my knife. And we'll cut some of this. And then we have plenty of gold in the base. That's fine. That's simple. Okay. Some copper wire. Get a gold. And get a computer chip. And then our current last magnetite. I'm gonna miss you. But you're going to a good cause. Alrighty. HUD chip. Make it. Oh, it's a chip for me. I just assumed it would be an... Oh. Okay, let's try it. Let's say I wanted to look for fragments. Okay, it shows up on the map. Oh. Okay, so maybe range isn't the only upgrade we have anymore. It is good to know. Let's shut that off. It's interesting that we can skip. Okay, so now, honestly, that should be a lot easier because, like, if I need limestone, bam, we just scan for it. Okay. Can I get up these stairs, please? Why are you all clipping into the base today? You, like, hardly ever do this. Okay, so that's the first thing. Smaller of the things, quite frankly. Alright, so yeah, we need magnetite. That seems pretty obvious. However, that's not how we're going to start today. We get on the Cyclops.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
think we're fine. I could have left some of the stuff back, but that's fine, that's fine. Let me have a look here, because I have some backup power cells, just in case. We got 4. And then all these should be mostly charged, I believe. Yeah, 93. Not terrible. And then with that in mind, I think we're going to take this thing on its first journey. Oh, it's going to be rough, because this is massive, quite frankly. I'm not confident in piloting yet, but I figure a good test drive would be going to the island, because I found something. And I want to have a good look at it. So with that in mind, big boat time indeed. Or I was, then it turned night. Hold on. Hold on, not quite big boat time yet. I'm gonna go down real quick and sleep through the night, because I don't feel like putting up with it. Man, come on, game. It's like terrible timing. Why would you do this? Okay, let me just go to my bed, sleep through the night. And then it should turn to day. I don't think I can put a bed in it. Although that would be convenient if I can. Like in the submarine. Because then I wouldn't have to deal with nighttime at all on the way. That would be cool. Hey Ricardo, welcome, welcome. But yeah, we're gonna go that direction. That's the plan for the start today. Oh boy. Alrighty. Cannot believe we're doing this. Because I'm still not confident. Okay. I think first of all we're gonna need to make some distance. Okay, careful. We're gonna turn. We're gonna descend slightly so we're actually underwater. And we're gonna head out. Luckily, as we get further out, the waters should get shallow. Like more so. But till then, we are at the whims of the environment around us. Okay. Other than that, we're just heading toward the beacon. Oh boy. Now, I did have one module left over from back when I did the whole expedition to the Aurora. And I kind of just entirely forgot about it until I was watching a friend of mine's stream. Now, granted, his stream was a while ago, but it reminded me that the module was even there. I just kind of forgot because I had got that so long ago, and then I gotta get the Cyclops for ages. But yeah, no. It's a bit slower than the Seamoth, I will say. I do wonder if there's a speed upgrade. I didn't recall seeing one, but I wouldn't also be shocked if there was one. But yeah, this is the first journey we're taking. We're gonna see how much power that takes. Because although I do have a backup set of batteries, I don't know, I just like to be aware. So we got another 300 meters to the beacon. Sadly, I did try and go back to the island earlier, just with the Sea Glide, to see if I could rename the beacon, because that's a thing I realized you could do by, again, watching my friend's stream. Problem. The beacon's gone. The beacon itself, like, its icon, still there. That's fine. The beacon itself, missing. Don't know what happened to it, but sadly, that does mean we're not going to be able to do much in that case. At least as far as, you know, that intention went, so... We're just gonna call it at that.
Powering down.
Okay, I have piloted this successfully. Feels pretty good. Let's go look at the power site. How much did that use? A couple percentages, but honestly, nothing too concerning. So as you can see, we have two upgrades here now. One that makes this more power efficient, and one that just makes it so it can go deeper. Pretty simple upgrades for now. We can put up to 6. But also, you might notice, if we look down here, the Seamoth is back. Sorta. That is the Seamoth 3, as I'm calling it. It exists, it's there, but it's not too important, quite frankly. We are going to turn off the lights on the way out, because I don't want to risk, like, anything to make this honestly less likely to break. We don't really need the lights anyway, unless we're flying it, but yeah, no. We have a pretty good state of things. Let's get on the island. I'm going to check about my beacon again, because I really want to rename it to just saying the island and not Beacon 1, but I'm pretty sure I still can't access it. Yeah, that'll be a negative. Okay. Back to the sub, because I forgot to grab a thing. So the other thing I think is important.
Captain, all systems online.
I'm gonna turn on the interior lights. Just for a moment. If I reach in here, okay, it's the other one. I brought one of these. Now you might be asking, why did I bring one of those? It's an ion cube. What am I gonna do? It's pretty simple, actually. I just grab a couple things. Just so we have them. So I went back to this island earlier because I was like, we're kind of running out of lithium again. And I feel like no one really cares to watch me gather lithium on stream. So I went to do that, and that brought me back to the caves on the island, right? I found a thing while I was off the island, and I was like, I'm gonna investigate that on stream. I'm not doing that off stream. So yeah, it was vaguely reminiscent of something that was in this building, which makes sense. It was alien technology-esque, but it had a spot to insert an ion cube. Now, exactly what that's going to do for us, we'll see. But I am incredibly curious, and that is the first thing we're doing this stream. Now, I don't remember exactly where it is. We're going to have to look around. But we're going to find out, at the very least. I've just got to get to it. I want to say it was in the second cave. So you see how this bit goes upside. I want to say it was in here somewhere. Man, I still miss lithium. But anyway, this! I don't know how I never went to this earlier. But it exists. And we're going to insert an ion cube. We're going to see what it does. Let's see. Okay. Oh. Okay. So it's a gateway of sorts. Interesting. Do we dare step through? Yes, we do. What is gonna happen? I'm assuming we'll be able to come back. If we can't come back, this is gonna be real awkward. Okay. We are now many meters away, actually. Huh. Where is this? That's my question. Oh, it's suddenly dark. Oh. Okay. Admittedly, didn't expect to end up somewhere entirely different. We're like 1,000 meters the other direction now. Do I have any? I don't have any water on me. I'm done. Still, there's some trees on the island I could always use if I need more, but that's interesting. Is there any, like... We might have to go back through the portal just to get, like, some trees if there aren't any on the surface, but I'm gonna look first. What in the world, man? We're just in a completely different place now. Wait, is this that island? Hold on. I think I know where we are. Yeah, let me... These are not the same type of trees. Okay. I thought they were, but... Yeah, we're here! Oh! Hi, Drop Shock. Okay. I don't have much reason to be back here, but... Interesting. Huh. And I'm assuming we just go back through, we go back to the other island. Okay. So are we back? We are. Interesting. Actually, really interesting. Wow. Okay. Well, that's one way to start. I'm gonna break the stuff on the way out, but that's all I really wanted to look at here. This is cool. I don't know exactly what it does for us, aside from being a quick way to travel from here to there, but even then, just visually, that was awesome. Okay, let's head back down, I suppose, because I don't really have a lot else we can do here. This is mostly a expedition of sorts. I haven't really been lower, because I think this is just a drop. Yeah. I don't know if I really want to risk that, because I don't know if there's a way back up. It does exist, and I do want to do it at some point, but not yet. Let's get back out of here.
Fluid intake immediately.
Yes, I have a plan for that, don't worry. Alrighty. That's one way to start today. Oh boy. Give me...
Vital signs stabilizing.
I don't know why the leaf goes in front of the HUD, but... Sure. I have considered growing bulbo trees, just back at home, because they are a good food source. I don't know. Here, let's take a seed, in case I decide to. Let's head back to the sub. It's very interesting, though. Very. Alright. So we board the sub. I didn't turn off the lights again, which was a risk. That could have gone very wrong. But let's get out of here. Start the engine. Woo! Alright, so now I gotta turn back around. And we're start heading back toward the pod. %98 power. Doesn't take too much, actually. I was a little worried, but those power cells, they last a while. They last a while. So there is the decoy thing. I wonder what if I turn on silent mode. Is there a consequence?
Rig for silent running.
Not that I'm seeing. Weird. You should put a bed in the Cyclops so you don't have to drive at night. I'm not too worried about it. Plus, I'm not sure if one would fit. I could try it, I guess. But a lot of the areas in the Cyclops didn't feel like they'd be big enough, but I could try it. But honestly, I'm not too concerned about driving at night. As long as I know the area, it's not that hard. I could make it go faster, actually. Do I want to do that? Does silence just... No. I don't know what the consequences of silence would be. It feels like there would be one, but I don't know at all what it would be. Anyway, we're almost back to the base. Let's turn on the... Is this the lights? No, it's the cameras. Ooh. I think I crashed into some stuff. It's the trouble when you can't see very well. That's fine. This thing doesn't seem to have taken much of a hit. I don't know how you'd fix it if it's just the repair tool. Did I hit something? Ah, I see. I was a little close. That's fine. I'm not too worried. Okay. Interesting, though, as far as starts to the stream could go. So, that's done. That's fine. I do think we're just going to head back out again. We are going to try and put a bed in it. But otherwise, things are pretty fine, I'd say. I do want to test the tree thing. Especially since it's decomposing. We're obviously not going to... So would that be an interior plant because it was on land? Or would it still be exterior? In which case it would need a support, I would think. Here, let's go on the assumption that it's exterior. I need my tool, actually. And let's see if that works. I forgot there's no hatch up here. You know, I should probably put one, honestly. I feel like that just makes sense. Okay, so provided this works how I think it does, I would want... there. Oh, there it is. Foundation. Need lead and titanium. Okay. A little blind sometimes. That's fine though. Let me see if I can do this. I don't know if this will work. Could well not, but can I... Oh, I see. I was like, what's that sound? No! Okay, so that's not gonna work. Would I need... You know, I haven't actually tried just growing it underwater. I guess I could try that first. That's not a bad idea, because I can just deconstruct this stuff. Yay. Let's put it like here. And not get poisoned. Can I? No. Okay. And of course, you're still trying to poison me, because y'all are the worst. I guess I could try an interior one real quick. Interior grow bed. I want to go over to the multi-purpose room. Put a little garden here. Provided it even works. I don't know that it will. How am I going to be a titanium short? Really? One? Ay, ay, ay. It's titanium. Decomposing seeds still works somehow. Okay, so it's... Got it. Got it. Okay. So if it grows in water, it goes out there. If it grows as is, then in here. Gotcha. I forget what's involved in the bed. Fiber mesh. I need to go get more then. I don't think I have any. Let's just use the sea glide. That'll be easiest. Got a few plants. Go from there. As long as there aren't any stalkers, it should be fine. Oh! Oh, I killed it! That's a lot. You know what? For the last time I'm scanning this. I spent too long without doing so. There. Creepvine scanned. We do have a fabricator in the boat. To make it into the fibers. Let's just go on the boat. Okay.
All systems online.
Alright, so. Let's assume we can make a bed. In here. So we're gonna make fiber mesh. And then that fiber mesh is used in this. I can. Sorta. Maybe we do it like here. Does that work? It does. We are now capable of sleeping. Silly as that is. It won't do us much good where we're going, but it is worth knowing. Alrighty then. I think we're getting right back onto the journeying bit. Oh. I left it on. It's a little awkward. It's a little awkward. I think we're gonna go around just to make sure we don't like crash into stuff, but on the topic of that, that hint from earlier still hasn't completely been solved. Fun. I don't know what hint you're referring to offhand, though. It's been a day. Jeez. So I'm hoping... Oh, the Cyclops one. Really? That's almost kind of unexpected, all things considered. Just because I have it. I would have thought I'd have it solved if I have the Cyclops, but here we are. So, we're heading back here, because I need more magnetite. It's a bit awkward, but I ran out. It's a problem. Oh, you mean the tip. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't remember that at all then. I think my brain is broken. Alright, we're going to park our ship nearby. Now we're going to descend so that these ones... Okay, careful. I'll slow down as we get lower. I think we're at a safe depth at this point. Let's power off the engine. We are going to turn off the lights again. I don't know if it matters. It very well might not. I forgot what I'm doing. I think we're still high enough. And now we're going to do something else. And that is enter the sea moth. Because I brought it.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
So yeah, sea moth capabilities are kind of back. This one is not quite as good as the other one was, but hey, it looks nice. The purple works. And otherwise, we're going to go down again. Oh boy. So I don't think our big old vessel is fitting down there, and I like having portable air. It's about my only logic. It doesn't have quite all the bells and whistles that the other one did, which is unfortunate, but there wasn't a lot I could do about it. I'm trying to remember where that cave entrance is. I want to say it's LifePod 17 that has it. That'd be over there. I'm not remembering for certain, though. No. Okay, I'm gonna have to look around a bit till we find it. It's a little unfortunate. But once we do, we can head down and restock, so to speak. Where was it? I think this is the one, right? Yes, surrounded near a cave system. Where was said cave system? I forget. Oh wait, is it here? Might be here. Yeah, it's purple mushrooms. Okay. Down we go. Been a while. But hey, we're better than we were last time. Let's hope that continues to hold up and be true. Okay. So honestly, similar to last time, I think I'm just going to mostly leave the Seamoth be. And then drive it around when we want to move locations. In terms of the search, so. Other than that, just searching. Now, I don't think any resources regenerate necessarily, so I don't know if this is going to be a short-lived bit of swimming around for stuff, but we can look. At the least. I don't know if the wall's going to have any. It's not really something I considered last time. Big worms are still here. Yeah, I don't think anywhere we've already been is going to necessarily have much. Which is a little unfortunate. It does mean we have to go to other places. Or anything. But hey, that's the consequence. Running out of a material. Let's head back. Oh, I haven't actually toggled the beacon for it because I wanted to keep it a surprise. I forgot. That is kind of important. But yes, I invested in a new Seamoth for mostly this cave expedition, but also just generally it seemed a bit too useful to not make a new one. I still wish I had the stuff, because if I had the special equipment, we could get this big chunk. But I just don't have whatever tool you need. Real unfortunate. Another shale. I'm mostly seeing if I can get diamonds while I'm here. You're wondering why I'm bothering to break those. Because I'm pretty sure they don't ever have magnetite. That's just not something they have. Right, so how much storage we got? Actually, not as much as I thought we did. We might want to go back up to the Cyclops and we can, like, toss some in. We're also starting to run low on air, so maybe we'll make this, like, the first trip, and then we'll come back around the second time for air and to clear the inventory a bit. But having a massive amount of storage just available. Quite nice. So yeah, let's starting back, because air is... could be better, frankly. You know what I never tried? Knifing these. Don't know if we necessarily need those purple glowy mushrooms. They can't hurt to have. Alright, Seamoth. We're gonna head back up real quick to clear the inventory a bit. And then presumably we'll head back down. Carefully. Alright. Back aboard.
Systems online.
We're going to turn on the lights for the moment. Again, don't know how important it is to keep those on or off, but let's deposit some stuff. So, jelly shroom spore we're going to put away for now because we don't need it to be actively on us. And a lot of these ores are going to go back. Because quite frankly, having this much on us, not great. Can also put those away. I might cook this fish just to have food a little higher, as well as water. Nothing too major, just so we can work a bit. I forgot. We're gonna turn the lights off. We're gonna head back in the Seamoth.
All systems online.
I could turn it back to day, but quite frankly, I don't think it matters. Because as we are currently, we're going to be underground. The light isn't going to make a difference. At least I don't think it would. So we're going to move more so this direction, because I don't think I went very far this way. Now granted, big worms, still a threat, still a problem. Gotta be careful. But otherwise, yeah, we're just gonna go for it. See if we can get any resources. All while, hopefully not angering the sea life. Okay, yep, they are definitely hostile. At least toward the fishies. I don't think we ever actually got by one last time, so I don't know exactly how much damage they deal. Ow! What? Oi! We got a funny guy. Trying to be careful. But I also know we gotta search areas I didn't search last time if we want to find anything. Which sadly has its risks. I mostly kept myself safe last time. Which means a lot of the safer areas already looted. Where are you? As well. It's a diamond, there's some more. If they're edible, they can help us out in terms of supplies. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we are going to have to get closer now. We're going to have to hope for the best. Big worm things. Don't strike me as friendly. I think there's anything this way. At least that I've seen. Look up here real quick. I am easily startled. Please stop. Okay, I will stab you. Ow! Why are you like this? Just go. I didn't even see. Okay, it didn't do too much damage, but do not scare me, please. I beg. Lithium. Sure. That was a mini heart attack, quite frankly. Air is getting a bit low. We're gonna have to head back in a second, but... Oh! That startled me. This is why I kept my distance last time. Let's just go get air. Let's just get air. Ugh. Why do I keep getting stuck on stuff? Please. Stop this.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, it's me. No, I should probably repair this. But I'm paranoid after the freaking Leviathan stuff. Any amount of damage now feels like too much. We might want to move again because this side only went back so far, sadly. I could check that trench. Which honestly isn't the worst idea I've ever had. I think we're gonna do that and hope a worm doesn't like shoot out of a mushroom randomly. Oh, it's not not much of a trench, honestly. Let's go around here. In which case, no, still not much. I think there's one there. We are gonna go for that. Because what else am I gonna do? A little bitey fish is new. I don't think I've ever had one attack me before. So I was not ready when it did. There's another there. I don't feel safe, even remotely. Just not at all. Now I do have medkits in the ship. You know, convenience, and also just health is valuable. It's another thing of magnetite that'd be valuable if I could harvest it, but I don't think I can. This area. Quite honest. Oh. Well, I think my current suit protects me from heat anyway, so it's not the end of the world. Also, it occurs to me I've never scanned this. How have I not done that? Scan the magnetite. I know what it's for, mostly, but... scan it anyway. Let's see, is there any real point in getting this close? Because it feels more dangerous to be near this than it's worth. Yeah, I don't think there's much of a point. Let's leave the hot area. That seems like a good plan. Alright, Seamoth, I'm back. Why big sounds? Big sounds bad. I don't like big sounds. Oy. Oh, of course there's one there. Screw it, get it.
Seek fluid
Yeah, water. That ever important resource. I don't know if they care about the Seamoth. I don't think I've ever seen them attack it. How much have I got? We honestly do have quite a few. Which, it doesn't feel like I've got that many, but I have that many. I'm also low on water because I didn't really think about it before leaving. Yeah, let's actually just head out. At the very least, we can go outside and see if there's any bladderfish around, because we have the means to make it into water. We just need, you know, water. Alrighty. Back aboard the dark ship. I don't know if there's much point in having the lights off. I think the only real threat to this thing would be like a Leviathan showing up. Let's see if we can get a bladderfish around here. I don't know if that's like a thing I can do. Maybe there's some other fish. It's a little hard to say. The bitey fish are around. Not much else. Yeah, we might have to go back to base because we're gonna die of thirst. Unless these can be made into like water or something. They look kind of similar.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
It's a bit of a reach. Yeah, no, it's just bladderfish or bleach, which I don't think... Bleach, coral tube, and salt. There is salt. I don't know if there'll be a coral tube, though. I think, honestly, at this point, I'm pretty happy with the magnetite we got. I think that'll last us a while longer. If I cook these, I might be able to get a little water so we're not immediately dying. So let's do that. Sometimes, man. Sometimes.
Vital signs.
Yeah, we got some water back out of that. So, I'm gonna call that a mission success. I don't think we need a lot.
Engine powering up. Rig for silent running.
And we're gonna head back. I don't know if I can make it go faster. I was told last time that would be a bad idea, but... I mean, I have the power efficiency upgrade, so I'm wondering if maybe that's fine now? I don't know necessarily.
Ahead flagged. Emergency speed ahead standard.
Oh, I see. So that is purely for emergencies. Gotcha. You don't want to use that needlessly. Okay. I get you, game. I get you. Should be fine.
Engine powering down.
Okay. Let's... Oh. It all turns red. Can I turn the back off? Without turning it back on. Alright, real quick, I want to go back here and take out the dead power cell, or... yeah. So we started eating into the other one. We're gonna grab some fresh ones. Put those in. And then we're gonna head down. And grab some of the stuff from here. That's all medkits and supplies. That's actual materials. And here's some more actual materials. So let's grab all these out, hopefully. Can do that. Nice. It's jelly shroom spore. That'd be more of an outdoor thing. Put the gold away. Is this done? Yes, but I can't put medkits in because my inventory is full. Sad. So this can all go in there. We're back to an abundance of that ore. We got some more diamonds, which is nice. I currently have an overflow of lithium, to which I have made a locker. Anything I have too much of, we just put in there. I think I just used some titanium, so that's not overflowing anymore. Silver goes here. And gold goes in the other one. Okay. We'll deal with the fluid intake in a second. I want to put these to charge. Then we are going to hunt down some bladderfish, because I need to drink. Water. Very important stuff.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Yes, PDA, I'm on it. Okay, and then the next thing I wanted to do today was attempt to figure out the prawn suit. Something I unlocked a while ago and just never did anything with. I have the blueprints and everything. I just never did it. So now that we have materials for water, another thing I wanted to make actually. I'm getting sidetracked all over the place. Forgive me. If I recall, let's deal with the water issue first, because I'd rather not die of thirst. But I think I can make a thing that converts ocean water into salt and water. Water being the more valuable one, because I can just do it passively. I don't know how exactly it'll work, but I think it's worth it. So let's drink all that.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay. Yeah, let me actually see that blueprint. We'll deal with the prawn suit second. This seems more helpful now. Interior installations. We need copper wire. We need aerogel. Oh, that's a little expensive. We need titanium, but honestly, I think that'd be worth it. Let me, first of all, put this away, because I made it so we could start doing that. Sadly, we're going to have to use up another ruby for this. And then I think I have the little gel sack thing somewhere. Where did I put it? If I don't have it, it's gonna suck because I'm gonna need to go find one. And I'd rather not, because they're a little tricky. But I might have to. I'm not seeing it anywhere, which implies that I either used it, which I may well have. I guess it could be in one of the outside lockers. I haven't used them in a while, but they exist. Forgot I entirely had ion cubes here. Might move those away. Some salt, some more stuff. Let's just get rid of these storage containers entirely, honestly. The more storage I have to go and look through, just, it's inconvenient. But notably, none of them had it, so that's not it either. Well, darn. Salt, that. Put the ion cubes in the rare chest. Because they're fairly rare. I think I don't have it. Oh, that's a problem. How much is that Mark III depth thing? Because ideally, if I'm going to go back to the other area, I want to bring the Seamoth, because I guess it is all outside, but still, it's not as convenient. And also, I happen to know that those areas sometimes not as safe as they look. 3 rubies would be all of them. would be all of them. And we'd have to hope the Seamoth Mark III doesn't get destroyed for any reason. I'm really hoping this investment is worth it, because this is the last of our rubies. And we do need more, but that is... Ugh. I don't like doing it all the same. 2 lithium. Grab from the overflow, actually. Alrighty. Palace steel ingot. Let that make in the background. Our last rubies. And now I gotta go back up to go grab stuff from here. Cannot believe I'm doing this. But quite frankly, it feels like a bad idea. There's no reason for me to think that, but I don't know, just something about taking away the last of my upgrades feels wrong. Or rather, the last of my rubies. It's for the purpose of getting more, but it doesn't feel good. Does not feel good. Alrighty, modification station. We're making it again. And then that prawn suit. I want to get a start on that if possible, so let me see what it takes. Those are upgrades. Prawn suit. 2 palace steel ingots, 2 aerogel, an enameled glass, 2 diamonds, and 2 lead. That aerogel in particular is the expensive bit. We can't make that yet without. Also gonna need a number of titanium for the palace steels. Ooh. But aerogel in particular is just icy. Gel sack and ruby. We need rubies. It all comes down to rubies. Okay. Righty, let me manage my beacons a bit. We're not going to either of those. We're going 500 meters down. Going back to that area. We're not necessarily going to the habitat itself, but we're going to the biome. It's not going to be great. It's going to be a bit much. But frankly, it worries me. But we need rubies. That's the only place I know to get rubies. Enough said. I have no idea what it said. Does it say in the, like, log? No. I think that was just the PDA when I first got it. We're on day 60 here, man. Talk about a long time.
Engine powering up.
Alrighty. Here we go again. Where's that signal? What? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. Yes, I am blind. It's blocked by the radar. That's why. Alright, we're gonna have to go around a bit, because that's a bit too high for this thing to go by. Luckily, we can leave this thing around the surface, so it'll be less of a... As long as the health doesn't go down, I'm not too worried, but at the same time, hitting stuff still doesn't feel good. I still don't like it. Also, this isn't like, yeah. I don't want to be heading toward, like, the Aurora or something. Because that could be bad. Okay, we're, as far as things go, I'm not very good at flying. Or not flying. Not flying. Piloting this yet. I don't like how much stuff we're hitting. Quite frankly. Man, it feels like I should be fine, and yet... Hold on, cameras. Where are we hitting? I feel like this might be easier because the top is generally not going to be hitting stuff, but it would be the bottom. And we're going to park this, like, right above. Is the general intention. So that hopefully stuff just leaves it be. It's a loose hope. We're also going to turn everything off on the way out because I'm trying not to be stupid here. Okay. I think this is the general area. Engine off.
Powering down.
Lighting off. And the rest is on me. We still have some water on us. We can drink that now because we're already at that point. We can add this upgrade real quick. Alright, Seamoth, you and me. As previous times go.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
We're going. Down again. Not to the habitat, but nonetheless. Now we do have the ability to take one time from a Reaper. I'm hoping there aren't Reapers around here. That would be real inconvenient. But it's possible. There are also a number of bladderfish around, I'm realizing. It's actually really good. I think that's just quartz, though. So I forget exactly... I don't think I ever saw any caves, so we mostly got rubies from, like, the outside. But we do need to be careful, because those teleporty dudes are in the area. I remember that much being a threat to us. Also the squids. They're... Just be careful. Keep an eye out. Being here again does not feel good. Just in general. It's not helping that I'm not spotting any rubies yet. This area. This area. There's, I think, a cave here. I do need those. Let me hop out real quick to get that. Gel sacks are on my list of things that are worth grabbing. I only grabbed one last time, but these are... I mean, I think they're involved in the aerogel, so they're inherently worth it. It's just one of those items I haven't had. Question is, how dangerous is this gonna be? If those squid things show up, I swear, I'm gonna lose it. Fortunately, I can't stop them if they do. They exist in this biome. That's just the way it is. Fortunately, I don't know the exact correlation between that and rubies. Nope, never mind. I'm not going that way. Or that way. You all suck. Teleporty dudes scare me. That wasn't immediately obvious. Okay. This could be something. It could just be a small tunnel. I don't like it here. Oh, great. Great. That is just fantastic. Alright, but we're gotta be extra careful. Squid things exist. We are not here to mess with those. Honestly, I don't think this cave has much for us. Let's just leave if we can. I would really rather not, and I don't recall seeing any rubies so far. I don't think they're here. Which sucks to some degree, because I would really like it if they were, but I can't force it. Rock. What's nice about rubies is you can visually see them. They are not hard to see, they just very infrequent. Especially when you've already been here. Unfortunately, I don't know of any other copies of this biome, so we're a little stuck. Okay, we're gonna go in here. Case, but I feel like I've been here already. Now that I'm looking, because I know I went into one crevice. Did I pick the one crevice I've already been in? And even then, I don't recall the crevice having much. It just kind of a lot. Oh, okay. You know, I'll stand to be proven wrong. One ruby of presumably dozens that we need. Yeah, this place just the heebie-jeebies. Okay, hold on. There are rocks over here. We'll have better luck looking at a different cliff face. Yeah. See, already I see one. Okay. That's nice. Careful. Keep forgetting there's like... almost looks like hands, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna have to go in this one myself, because it's not fitting in there, that's for sure. Can take that, sure. Okay, that's a ruby. I think I have a lot of the green one last time. And honestly, I don't know if there's much of a use in it for now. There could be. Honestly, I just don't know. That's the main issue. I think that's a ruby over there. Okay, I don't want to wander too far, because then I'm going to start getting lost. And at that point, well, things go wrong. Okay, so that's an exit. That's fine. Let's go the other direction. What's nice about this little crevice is I don't think any of the scarier things are going to be aware of me. Another exit. Yeah, it just keeps going up. I don't see any rubies, so I think we're going to go back down. Sea moth. I don't want to risk drowning. As we are currently, drowning is by far our biggest issue. Different exit, but that's fine. We'll see a ruby on the way. That'd be cool. Actually, yes. Let's grab it. What we got? Got a few, actually. We're by no means doing poorly in this hunt. I'm trying to be so careful, but in the end, a lot of this is just a matter of whatever we stumble upon. I know what I'm looking for here, but the matter of finding it is complicated. Especially with the risk of Reaper possibly showing up. That isn't to say he will. I don't know if he even lives around here. But you know, I wouldn't be shocked if he did. Nope, never mind. We're not going that way. Everything that can crash into this just startles me. Like I said. And there's a ruby.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Let's just please steer clear of him. I want this ruby. Give. I know. I will admit. Is he gone? Don't see him anymore, at least. There's another ruby. We will take those. That is the guy appearing right where I am. Another one of these. I wish I could just grow them, but I don't think you can. If you can, I can try hitting them with a, you know, knife, but this doesn't strike me as... No, let's try with this one. I have a knife on me, as well. If I can grow it, that'll make this a lot easier. Oh my god, you can. That is actually really good to know. That means they're less of a priority. Not a priority. Less of one. We're not abandoning the sea moth. Just not gonna do that. To do that would be a terrible plan. So reddish fish now. It's cheating. You can't be reddish. Let me just look in here. This is more of a... It's more of a nothing. Okay. That's fine. That's why I looked. Gotta find out. It's just the sort of place you do not want to be. quite frankly. Okay, there's one of those guys. They're gonna go higher. They avoid grabbing his attention. There's a ruby. We still need more of. Cheater! Big old cheater. Okay, they do that. What are you? What? Can everything stop attacking me? Rapid ascent. Right now. You know, I think I'm content with how many I have. I think I'm content. I don't need that many rubies, it's probably fine. Just back. Back right now. I did not know that was there. What? No. How much do we even have? Yeah, we have a fair amount of rubies. It's not like this was the worst trip ever. We've got stuff. As uncomfortable as I am at this point. So, thank you. By the way, while not exact, do you feel like you've seen that design before? Vaguely. Felt Leviathan-esque. Don't know much otherwise. Yeah, we're just gonna leave.
Engine powering up.
We're just gonna go.
Rig for silent running.
We're just gonna go. I mean, don't have to stick around. We got rubies. I'm fine. We're gonna head up a grow bed so we don't have to worry about picking the other part ever again. But yeah. So much of that was just I don't like. No, it's gonna suck about aerogels because they're involved in a lot of it, I think. We need 2 of them first of all, so 2 rubies already down the drain because they're involved. And then we can grow more of that thing, so I'm not worried. It's just the rubies. Having to go back there again is so. I'm really hoping that eventually we're going to stumble upon somewhere else I can get rubies. Because while that place is fine for it, it's eventually going to run out. And that's going to mean longer treks there because I have to go out further, etc. It's just not ideal. Not that I can't, but situation-wise, it could definitely be better. Okay, I am gonna back up a bit. Did I really get launched that badly? Please let me out of here. I have no idea how I'm doing this. The base is like right there, man. I swear, having a base in the shallows, having partial regrets now because it's frankly not worked as well as hoped. Oh, come on, please. I always just... Hold on. It just doesn't fit. I'm going to make it fit. Get through! And we're gonna park it here.
Engine powering down.
At most, we'll have gone through one battery, maybe two. Right, I need to take stuff inside first. Yeah, so we're on the second battery. Let's just put a couple items in here temporarily and then replace the power cells.
Calorie intake recommended.
Then I need to take those inside for charging. I didn't really think that through, did I? You know what? We'll just go. We'll just go. It's fine. You can put like these in here, I guess. And then we'll get the stuff. Ay ay ay. So we have rubies again. Huzzah. I don't necessarily know how that's gonna go, but we have stuff. We're making another grow bed, first of all. Because we need to start growing these. These are valuable. They just are. Yeah, sure. That'll work. I know we're complicated. I also put
Seek fluid intake.
those ones, and then we can take one back. I'd rather. Plant a bunch. So those will all grow. That's amazing. I love that, actually. Okay. So, gel sacks. Aerogel. We have acquired stuff. As for the rest of the rubies, we are going to put them in here, among the other rare items. Okay, maybe I should make a separate chest for alien stuff, because it's a bit much at this point. I'm out of titanium. Okay, for now you go in the miscellaneous locker, I guess. Never mind, we go in the other. I'm running out of storage again, you're joking. Let me just take these out, put these in. I mean, it's a lot. Just want to make a prawn soup, man. Okay. I forget what the recipe for the other stuff is. Mainly the range upgrade. It's magnetite and copper. I do want to increase the range of the scanner room, because I feel like it'd be more useful with more range than it is currently. I don't have a lot of copper, but we can try it at least. Because that's part of the reason I went out in the first place. I want to make the scanner room better. So So range upgrade coming in. Let's see how that does. So we have this size of map. And now it covers more. Another one. Now it covers even more. Maybe a little. Oh, it took a second to update. More than I even thought, honestly.
Emergency.
Hey, right.
Seek calorie intake immediately.
I'm a little slow in the head. Don't mind me.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
I think I have inventory space, yes. We're gonna need both food and water. Question is, where are the bladderfish? I kind of need you. No, seriously, where are the bladderfish? Where are the bladderfish? Okay. Some more over here. The darn poison enemies are so annoying sometimes. Ah, wrong side. No. This is both, so let's start with the peeper.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And then we'll just make more. That should give us enough time. Ay, ay, ay. Let's put my life at risk.
Seek fluid intake immediately. Vital signs stabilizing.
More water! Then I have one thing I want to scan for. That. Oh, we can scan for a lot more now. But I just want to scan for salvage. The scan's going to take a while now, because it's mostly a range upgrade we've done, but we should have the power for it. Oh, I see. Does it only identify one at a time? Oh. Yeah, no, it works though. Thanks to that HUD chip I have. Alrighty. Oh, let me back out. We're gonna take the Seamoth out just for easier travel.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I don't intend to go near the Reaper Leviathan, so this should be fine. The general point of this is to avoid dealing with that.
Systems online.
And yeah, I know this isn't worth it in terms of amounts, because like I'm gonna get out, grab a salvage, and then just go back to the ship. It'll be incredibly slow, but the scanner is slow, so it's fine. We need more titanium for the prawn suit is the main reason I'm doing this. I can probably grab one more. I'm gonna make that into ingots, because that's the start of it. But yeah, no, the scanner's great, actually. Now that I have it attached to my freaking helmet, it's great. I'm realizing the value. First time I've docked it here in a bit. Granted, that's because I'm going to use this, so just makes sense. Alrighty. That should be one ingot. Maybe more, actually. I didn't realize how much I grabbed. Can I get the second one? I can. I grabbed some lithium. I think it was that. Here, let's grab the prawn suit blueprint and like pin it so it's just there. Prawn suit. So we have the 2 aerogel. We need 2 palesteel ingots. Okay. Easy enough. We are gonna need to go get another tooth. I don't think I have any left. I can check real quick first, but I'm pretty sure I don't. Oh no, I do have one. That's lucky. Still, it does show we might need to get stalker teeth again soon. Get some glass. You can turn into enameled glass. Then we go over here to our diamond supply. And we go over here to our lead supply. And then I just need mobile vehicle bay. We're finally doing it, boys. 2,000 years. The prawn suit.
First, piloting a prawn suit to feel a sense of limitless power. Prawn operators receive weeks of training to counteract this phenomenon. You will have to make do with self-discipline.
Really just sank. Self-discipline, huh? Interesting.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh! Interesting. And it can float. That's nice. Feels very different to control. Now my main question is, I know that sea moths can like board this. That seems like a sign I can board this in too. Now not both at the same time, I'd imagine. That would be a little ridiculous. But we can put this in. Okay. That is good to know. But we have a prawn suit. We're going to deploy it again, because I want to know what this thing's capable of. Okay, so it can grab stuff. That's interesting. Interesting. And I know you can put other arms on it. Is the other thing. Let's see what kind of upgrades we can do. That's the other thing I want to check. So let's see. Oh, it has storage just built in. Off the bat. And then we also can have up to 6. 2 arms. 4 actual upgrades. Okay. Let's see what those upgrades are. I haven't actually looked. There's a jet upgrade, which we would need crystalline sulfur and nickel, which we have neither of yet. That's just not happening. Charges power cells in hot areas, doesn't stack. Okay. We first got torpedoes, we got arms. There's a lot. Modification station do anything? Can make a repulsion cannon. Not that it's related, it's just kind of cool. There's a depth thing. Mark II is the maximum, actually. Wouldn't have expected that. Interesting. And then... of course, kyanite. I don't know how to get kyanite yet. I imagine I'll figure it out eventually. I've yet to see any. That aside, a lot of metal salvage in the area, actually. Having the scan to, like, find it is just... feels broken. I don't think it is, but... it feels broken. Let's sleep through the night. Okay. So... things are pretty good currently. The only issue is I don't really know what to want to do from here. I was hoping we'd get more radio messages, but as we are currently, we really haven't. Which leaves me with one destination in my head that I really don't want to go back to. But we do know that we can bring the... we could go to the... whatchamacallit? We could go to the very diverse biome of fossils. See if that's... because I guess we might need that other ore, and frankly, as we are now, that isn't happening very well. No, the only thing about doing that is I know the entrance is very near a Leviathan. I accidentally ran into one looking for it last time. Actually, what's the maximum depth just at base? I didn't actually look. So inherently, this thing just has 900 meters. Interesting. I can get it a torpedo arm, but again, aerogel. And I feel like that's not the most useful thing when I have to also make torpedoes to go with it. I could make a gas torpedo. That'd be something. But I also probably have to load torpedoes. That's the other thing. Doesn't it have like a storage? Oh, it has 2 power cells. That's so good to know. Here's the upgrades panel. I'm curious. Maybe that's not. Just, I think those are just thrusters. Okay. We have it, and it is pricey, but we have it. The advantages to the prawn suit is it's more built for combat, I think. At least once we give it arms. And I think it can also... unless... drill arm. What if that's the special equipment? I hadn't really thought about it till just now, but that could well be what it has been referring to. I only have one. Don't I have a dock with, like... I swear I noted down a location. Ship to sell. No, I guess I didn't write it down. I need more beacons. For one. Oh, these grew fast, actually. Yeah, gel sacks are not going to be a problem. By any means. Perfect. Can grow plenty. There's a lot of metal salvage around, man. Like, I apparently underestimated the sheer numbers. I'm guessing that way's toward the Aurora. Because of just the sheer No! Actually, the Aurora is, like, the least. It's all that direction, really. Interesting. I do want to change the battery on a couple of my items, because the flashlight seen better days of power. Same with the Sea Glide. Put those to charge. Everything else seems fine for now. Let me just put those away, I think. So we have power again. We could go on a hunt for more salvage, because titanium has its uses, that's for sure. I'm going to put these in here. It's a bit more miscellaneous, and I'd honestly rather not just deal with it currently. So you can put those back on the boat. Fire mesh can go in there. I have water. Grabbing water. Okay. Let's drink some. Just get ourselves hydrated. And we can take the sea moth over that direction to get some of the salvage. As far as I know, there is nothing there that would deter me. Okay, put those away. Let's go to the moon pool. So now it's a question of which I want to bring on a given trip. Because the prawn suit has its uses. And it's definitely better in some ways. It's just not as good as for mobility. But I think generally the prawn suit would probably be my choice. And then this would be my main vehicle versus the sea moth is more for smaller trips. You know, such as going around and scavenging all the salvage in the area. So much, man. A little scary. Like, how am I not aware of this much?
Welcome aboard. All systems online.
We're gonna go. Might as well. Although it could mostly just be down to stalkers now that I think about it. Because their biome is like... They love this stuff. Still, I need some more, so it's... I still think it's worth going for. You can stab them if necessary. Oh. Hotspot. Yeah, I think a lot of it's just in the stalker territories. That makes sense. Not all of it necessarily, but it can also make finding their teeth easier. Okay, I thought one was mad at me for a second. No, we're fine. Okay, let's see, there's some over here. Of course, there's one hanging around it all. Why wouldn't there be? Alright, let's have a look. Let's see if we can get any teeth, because I ran out. Okay, startled me. Finding something else. Unfortunately, I don't think I see any in that pile, which is surprising. I think it'd be more obvious now that I have the ability to see the all. But reality, sadly different sometimes. Honestly, their general biome isn't the friendliest place to find it. Which sucks, because, you know, it's where you find it. That's just how it is. Here's a couple teeth. Let's grab some of those. Okay, you don't like me very much, I get it. Leave me alone. Okay, I think for now I'm content to just head back. 2 teeth. Got some salvage on me now. I think I'm good. Where's the sloth? There it is. I have to look around for a sec. Let's just head back. I guess the other advantage to the prawn suit is maybe we could grab stuff while in it. Because if the specialty equipment is the drill, then once we get the drill, honestly, we'll be better off. The only thing about that, in my current opinion, is we need to find it. Fragments, while they exist, I don't have a way of setting it to specifically check for that type. Let alone, do I know if this range is good enough? This might honestly not be enough if I wanted to find the arms. That or we need to move the scanner room somewhere else, which... I could. It's... I don't know. I don't know. How expensive is a scanner room? At that point, I could probably just move the modules, like bring them with me somewhere farther out. Or I'm more likely to find the stuff. Let me see. Scanner room, not terribly expensive. And then, of course, you need an entrance, so... hatch. It's not a terrible idea. So let's see if we can scan for fragments. Now, of course, the speed isn't going to be too fast, but if you leave it running a while, it finds them. Really quick at that. I see a fragment over there. The only problem is you don't get to know the value of said fragment. Now you could just look for wrecks in general. But we're gonna try this strategy. See if we can find anything new.
All systems online.
You know, I never imagined that it's going to be dark until I step out and it's dark. Let's see if there's a fragment in here. It's a sea glide fragment. What did I expect? I mean, we'll scan it. Sure. Honestly, keep the knife in 2, put the scanner in 3. That makes more sense. More fragments there. And just in general... thing is, I never know what kind of fragment. I think that most of the stuff around base is just going to be... fine enough stuff, but I think the farther out anything is, the better off it'll be, but I don't know. Unless I'm specifically somewhere else, I don't think this is going to be all that good a strategy. I could have it scanned for wrecks, which could work. Mobile vehicle there, see. There's stuff, it's just not very good. So I don't think that functionality is going to do us all that well. Kind of sucks that I can't... like, if the fragments of things you already had just vanished, sure, that could be useful. But as we stand currently, all the stuff around us isn't all that good. It's unfortunate, but it was worth trying. Now, what if I set it to look for wrecks? Because wrecks more commonly have stuff around them. Sorry for being late, you just woke up. No, it's fine, it's fine. If you scan something you already have, then you get titanium. That's true, but at that point, I think I just scanned for crap. Because can find it anyway.
Online.
So there's a wreck in that direction. Let's see. Let's try this way first. I keep forgetting it's nighttime. I could have slept, but realistically, day, night, it doesn't matter too much. Let's see, how big is... Oh. Wrecks even consider these. That's not... See, that is a wreck! It's just not the sort of wreck I was interested in. So I want to make sure I'm not getting too close to the Aurora. The Leper Leviathan would have a word with me if I did. Let's see, there's another wreck down here, but again, I feel like doing this around base, not that worth it. Okay, great, I took damage. I don't know, I'll look at a couple more, but I think this is also pretty much a bust, because wrecks especially aren't going to disappear. They're wrecks, they're not going anywhere. If I can set it to scan for rubies, it could... That is a thought. If I get up a scanner room near that biome... That idea I can get behind. Less time there. The advantage... Yeah, okay. Okay, I think I have a plan for the scanner room. I just wanted to try it out for a bit, get a general feel. I think that's how we're going to use it. Not usually here, unless we're looking for salvage, in which case it makes sense to. However, we will be taking it other locations. That's right. I'm going to be deconstructing it occasionally just because I get all new resources when I can just do that. I don't know what a data box is. Can you find me a data box? In the meantime, let's go see what a data box is.
All systems online.
Open waters. It should be safe. Although now I'm paranoid.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. So it's quite a ways away. Realizing. It's the only one it's found, actually. Let's go see what this data box is. Can't hurt, at least. Oh. Oh, I see. It's a wreck. Okay. Now. Badge stalker. There is a door. Not the openable sort. Alright, I'm gonna hop out. Not gonna go in there. That's a bioreactor fragment. Ah, bingo. Okay, so that... Oh, it's these. That's actually pretty good. Because I can at least confirm if I've been somewhere or not. Because I usually grab these. So, yeah, I wouldn't have otherwise been aware of this wreck. Now, granted, I don't know if the stuff in here is going to be all that worthwhile, because it's still nearby home base. It's hardly a later game one, but yeah, I think that adds the idea that there's definitely utility in building scanner rooms other places. Okay. Overall, perfect. Okay, bye! See you later. I'm going back. Interesting, though. Now, granted, we didn't get anything out of that because I'm guessing that already had information we had. But still, it's interesting at the least. Huh. Still, the scanner room not picking up anything else tells me probably no others in the area. Now, I could increase the range further. It's not that expensive to do so. I mean, it costs magnetite. That's the only thing, really. Which, again, I imagine we could set up a scanner room in that rec area, and that would start picking up. I'm hoping I'm right about that, because if I'm right, that is such a big thing for us. Alrighty, let's turn some of this into titanium. Any leftovers we can turn into ingots. Because if this is getting full, then at that point... Okay, it's empty, so I'm glad we went for titanium. We now have a bunch. And the scanner room is a well worthwhile thing once you get it going. Holy moly. Okay. I hate to say it. We have to do that now. What am I referring to? You know what? Scratch what I said just now. We're going somewhere else because I had a thought. We're gonna go back to the Degasi habitat, however you pronounce it. And we're bringing the scanner room with us. Yeah, we're gonna try that method. How good is it gonna work? Don't know. Quite frankly, it's a matter of we'll see. Now, the only thing about it is, at that point, we need to provide it with power. I have a way of doing that. Be fine. Solar panels. As long as I build it toward the top. Can you not poison me? Please! So that's how I was experimenting with solar panels this episode. I wanted to know how viable they'd be. Now, if those aren't an option, we can also build a bioreactor. We just need to keep the materials handy. I'd probably install a set on the... ship, but overall, I don't think the scanner room has too much utility here. So let's go and bye-bye. And just like that, we have it packed up, so to speak. And we're going to be keeping it on here. Now, obviously, we can't attach a scanner room to this thing. That'd be ridiculous. But we can establish bases where need be. I just need to look up the recipe for a scanner room again. 2 copper, 5 titanium, gold, and table coral. So this will be the scanner room. Yeah. Table coral, copper. Let me just pin the recipe for the moment so I can just have it on screen. It takes 2 copper, takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 titanium, and 1 gold. So that, my friends, is a scanner room. Now we need materials for a hatch, which I think I remember correctly. Yeah, so we need 1 more titanium in there. I can also unpin the prawn suit, it occurs to me. And I don't think we need anything else for it, unless it needs to be attached to a pipe. Which it might actually, now I think about it. I don't recall being able to build the scanner room without it. So that's another 2 titanium. Okay. That aside, we can now establish scanner rooms anywhere. Which is really good. And I kind of want to try it. So what I'm thinking we're gonna do, we're gonna head back again. And I believe we're doing this already.
Engine powering up.
Now, granted, if we are doing that, it just occurred to me I should probably take the prawn suit out of here, because I don't think we're really going to use it yet. Once it has a drill, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm bringing it all sorts of places, but as it stands currently, I don't want to lose it yet. That's the main thing going through my brain. Oh! Which way? That way. You can just sit there. I, meanwhile, am going to take the Seamoth with me for this time. I don't think generally the...
All systems online.
I think currently I just benefit more from this for the little expeditions they're doing. Especially since I don't think the prawn suit would fit inside the base stuff. And never did take out those power cells. I think these are fine. Honestly, we've had enough power so far. I don't think we need to have the whole backup set currently. Alrighty, let's go.
Engine powering up.
All the stuff is packed. We're going that way. Let me just use the camera to start. Because at the moment, we're just going this way. And the main thing is going to be getting around all the obstacles. I think we're going to want to start off this direction. And then... yeah, I always crash into stuff. It's just inevitable. I think we're good now. Unless the ground randomly goes up again, but I think we're fine. Let's just get across here real quick. Ay. I do notice the health seems to go back up. Like, I swear we took some hits earlier, and it's just good again. I thought I'd have to fix it manually, but maybe not. I don't like all the sounds I'm hearing. Game, stop worrying me. And then we're going to try and establish a scanner room there, and we're going to see how well it works. Can it scan for rubies, mainly? If it can, that is massive. But we're going to find out. That we are. I could set silent running.
Calorie intake recommended.
Ooh, I didn't think of that. There are some fish there that we can eat, so it's fine. It's mostly a test. Gonna descend slightly. I'm thinking we're gonna go around here. This'll do.
Engine powering up.
Okay. Oh, right, I gotta turn off the weird lighting. There's no point. And it just makes me nervous. Okay, so this is about as clean as things are gonna get. Is it nighttime? If so, I can undo that real quick. Not that it'll make much of a difference that deep, but I don't know. Just feels nicer that way. Before we get to work. Alright, we're gonna take the Seamoth down. here we are. In the depths. So, first of all, I don't think the scanner room can... Oh, it can. Oh goodness, that is surprising. I forgot to take out the materials, didn't I? I can be so slow in the brain sometimes. Okay, let me get to that quickly. That is kind of an important step.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
There it is. Okay, go back down. That's a hatch. And then we're going to use solar to power it. That is the entire plan.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
I thought I took them all off, but it's possible I missed some materials. That's fine, as long as it works.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I actually have... Okay. Well, let's put those in. Then let's deal with the food and water situation. There should be some down there. We can grab real quick. Particularly hopeful for whatchamacallit. Okay, I was hoping the bladderfish would be closer to the surface, but they're not really. I know they were around here. Let me just find them. There they are. We can get water. I'll feel safer. Nope, let me up. As long as we're careful, this'll do. Now we just gotta get back aboard the Cyclops and grab our stuff. Now I am glad those solar panels worked so effectively, and those cameras serve as a great... Overall, this is good.
Emergency. Starvation
Yes, I know. I'm working on it.
Intake immediately.
I just have a plan, game. Let me do my plan. Honestly, I don't know if we need it this dark while we're here. It's like, as we are currently, I don't think anything's around this high up, at least. I forgot. Sorry why I came here. That is the wrong fish. I didn't want to cook that one. Oh well. Water! And then we can do some scanner room shenanigans. Yeah, we're gonna just undo this. Okay, so we have all the power. Hello, Blazer Haze. Welcome, welcome. I'm just doing a bit of funny stuff.
Vital signs stabilizing.
So we are now vitally stable. That's nice. Righty, so ooh. Wait, I can? Yes! It's exactly what I was hoping. It is exactly what I was hoping. Oh, it is glorious. Okay. First of all, I want to find that. Oh my god. Do I have the scanner equipped? Yes, I do. Go, go, go. How far we progressed while we was gone? Oh, not too far. It was mostly just me. Okay, I hit a fish. Panic over. Anyway, it's mostly just been me doing general resource get. Okay, can you not? I'm on the verge of getting a thing. Leave me alone. Oh, for the love of... I just said, can you not? Okay, so it throws a projectile. It also did a lot of damage to my thing. I should fix that. Real fast. Alright, just give me the drill farm fragment. That's what I came here for. And rubies, apparently. Give me the drill arm. And rubies. I'm not gonna scan them here because that feels like a stupid idea. Alright. We got the drill arm fragments. I am content to get out of here because the teleporty guys suck. The good news is, not that hard, but when they appear right on me, it's not ideal. This scanner room is a game changer, I swear. Like, I would have spent an age looking for that. Now, we just have it. Okay. We can stop that scan. Do I want to deal with finding freaking rubies right now? We still have quite a few at home. They're honestly not much of a priority, and we know that there isn't much else. Except for copper ore, I guess, but honestly, I'm not that worried about it. Are there any data boxes? Data boxes could be valuable. Just out of curiosity, have you played Delta Traveler? Yes, I have. There is a data box. Okay. Not the direction I thought it would be, but nonetheless. Actually, that could just be the same wreck, because I didn't... If it's the wreck I'm thinking of, it could just be a matter of... Because I think that's the one I didn't get all the way into. That we were at earlier. Yeah. Okay. Actually, that changes things a bit. So there's a data box on the outside and a data box on the inside. Alright. Start off with this one. I'm gonna move quickly because the teleporty guys can get you through walls, as I learned last time. And okay, it's a data box I already have. Where's the entrance? That's what I need to know now. It's usually... it could be a number of spots, honestly. These things are unpredictable in that sense. I think this is a valid entrance. But also I can't open that door. BDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Ooh-wee. It's an entrance in the top. Yes, there is actually. Okay. Righty then. Where was it? Okay. So I want to go back up here. Cyclops docking bay repair module.
Acquired.
Okay. Fairly happy with those finds. Let's get out of here. I'm just not safe feeling.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And honestly, I feel like this has already been a resounding success. Just wanted to check in. That's fair. I get that. Have a good rest. It is odd the scanner room floats. I didn't really think about it till just now, but it is odd. But yeah, no, the solar panels work perfectly. Especially because I get sleep to make it daytime. Am I? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Let's scan for rubies. How does that go? Let's see if that ruby is... Two rubies in this general one area. Oh goodness. See? Some easy rubies. How am I gonna complain about that? It's free. Practically. I should pull out my flashlight just so I can see better, but otherwise... I mean, it just highlights them. The effort is gone. I win. This is utterly busted. This is utterly busted. Your name is Russian? I see. I guess that explains it. Oh my goodness. It just points them out. I was so in need of rubies, and now I can just find them at a moment's notice. Might have been missed up top. Let's go down a bit faster if we're gonna get this ruby. Back up. If we ever need the other ore, we just... Yeah. No matter how I look at it, this is a good thing. I can have a quick look here again. Still have air. Other one over there, apparently. Oh my goodness, the summit's not even detected. Bro. Alright, I'm gonna go, because I feel like my inventory is chock full of rubies. I'm not really needy anymore. I guess I can grab some of the green ore. I don't usually, because I haven't had a use for it yet, but you never know when it'll come up. But yeah, no, that ruby problem is gone. It's just... Okay, if I can find the sea moth. I mean... Scanner room. Just... brilliant.
Welcome aboard,
Alrighty, we're done here. We're done here. Well, worth it. Okay, I'm gonna go back up to the Cyclops. We're gonna deposit all this stuff in the built-in storage, if I can find it. There it is. And we can go from there. Quite frankly, though, this experiment, massive success. Massive success. Okay, goodbye, have a good day. Thank you, thank you. Have a good rest of your day as well. Alright, let's go down here so we can put this stuff away. That is not a freeze. Look at this. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'm making a dedicated locker for the scanner room stuff. I don't even care. Like, what? It's insane. I can even go to sleep real quick. Get the solar panels to work again. Hey. I'm a little shocked. Okay, that skips the night. Let's head back down so we can dismantle the whole thing. I did get the modules out. So we are all good. Alright, let's grab the thing so we can dismantle this. Solar panels to keep the power going. And this will take down everything. This is gonna stop functioning.
Warning, emergency power.
Can we go home, recharge this? Massive success. I'm impressed. And this whole game just cracked wide open for me now. I can even tell there's none of the freaking material I need in the area because it didn't come up as an option. Like, I'm amazed. I know I keep saying it. I am. Make sure I got the seam off. Let's close that. And let's head back. We got a drill arm to make.
Engine powering up.
Oh.
Rig for silent running.
Let's go home after a job well done. And get that drill arm, hopefully. I'm hoping we have enough for that at this point. In fact, can I? I can't even pull it if I wanted to. Okay. What can I say, man? We could do the same thing with magnetite, I'd assume, honestly. The uses are just insane to me. Now, if we did go for magnetite, I'd probably bring the prawn suit. Just because with that environment, I find myself outside of the Seamoth a lot. It has the oxygen benefit. And also, it just... I don't even know what it's capable of otherwise, but from what I hear, you have enough stuff, you could take on a Reaper Leviathan with it. Which just blows my mind. But as far as how we're going to get the one ore, I think we have that figured out. Let's just have this on the bottom so we don't crash into anything, hopefully. Okay, we are going to need to go around, actually. Let's go this way. Sorry, Stalker, we might run you over. Don't mind me. Just cutting through some kelp. I think this will do. Second thought, maybe not. Keeping this thing from, like, crashing is a tall ask, I've realized. Okay, we found a way around. I think we're good. Although I don't quite like how close we are to the Reaper Leviathan area. I didn't quite realize where we were. I think we're fine. I think this thing could take a Reaper Leviathan hit, but I'd really rather not test it. This thing is way too valuable. Oh, come on. Gotta turn it off.
Engine powering down.
And then we go. Oh, I forgot about the lighting. Don't need silent mode while it's off. We go over here. We grab some charged power cells to replace the currently used ones. Then we go back down to Ace. Seamoth, because why not?
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
And I mean, as far as I'm concerned, everything's good. So for the ruby hunting, there's a lot more travel involved. So the Seamoth, I think, makes more sense. Otherwise, it's mostly just miscellaneous. Honestly, I don't think we need this hallway anymore. I'm not really scanning in base. Now, granted, we might keep the scanner room just like as an option. It's more of a set of materials now that I just keep in there at all times. But realistically, we won't need them too often for much else.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Now, generally, either way, we're going to be setting up shop via this room. So I'm thinking we're going to make a locker. Granted, that does mean I need to grab another 2 titanium. Yeah, no. Alrighty, so we're going to put pretty much everything in here to do with it. I don't quite remember how much of that is necessarily all scanner room, but I'm just going to assume all of it. And we can figure that out another time if need be. So, repair tool and copper wire gets a Cyclops docking bay repair module. So we repair from being docked. I guess that's a decent one. Decoy tube. So docking it inside the Cyclops would repair it. That... Huh. That is interesting. Obviously we want to get depth eventually, but... Okay. Honestly? I'm fairly content as we are. We've made a whole heck of a lot of progress. Now we could take one more trip. Get more magnetite. Which honestly we might do, because we did get quite a bit of it, but not as much as I would have liked. Frankly, I feel like we could do better in that regard. I have emergency med kits if need be, also tablets if we discover alien stuff. These, honestly, I just don't know where to put yet. I feel like not there, though. Valuable storage. I'll take this back inside. All this. I definitely want to take, but I can't take all of it. So I think we're going to have to leave these behind for now. And we can also take all this. Okay. So, first of all, rubies are just... We are in business. We are in business. Rubies, not a problem anymore. The point where I think I'd honestly give them their own locker. Along with uranite. Oh yeah, I gotta figure that out pretty quickly. Let me grab some titanium and put away these teeth first. Let me grab some titanium. Make a locker. For the first time ever, we're having a locker dedicated to rubies. Rubies. Just like that. What I thought we were going to be running out of for a while. Not so much anymore. I mean, look at that. We almost have a full locker. We're going to make a second one for magnetite. Magnet.
Seek fluid.
No idea if I spelled that correctly. I did. And we can put all that in there. We'll get more in a sec. I feel like that's a good move. Let me grab 4 titanium. One more locker. This one's going to be for, what's it called actually? Uranite. 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 I spelled it wrong. It's more like uranite. There we go. And the rare locker, for now, empty. And honestly deconstructed, because makes very little sense to me. So I think we also might want to move the diamond locker, because yeah, it's fine on the wall, but realistically I don't think I'm too interested in going all the way back there. I'm gonna build another wall locker. That purpose. Diamond. Oh, okay. Well, a little tricky now. You know what? You can shut the ladder temporarily. So we can transfer all these. Joys of trying to figure stuff out. There we go. Diamonds. There's powers. Oh, okay, water. That took longer than I thought it was. I just looked down and suddenly I'm like, oh, I'm going to die. I can be so short-sighted sometimes. Okay, just grab as many as realistically possible. Back to base, quick. It even warned me immediately, and then I didn't do immediately.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I am so bad about that, man. So very bad about that. Oh. Water. Doesn't need to deal with hunger. Do I have a fish? I do have a fish. Let's at least cook one so we don't have to worry about it. Bro, Subnautica Mobile is coming out. I can't wait. Oh, that's cool. Okay, we're stable at the least. Let's get some more food, but we are otherwise fine. We're not going to die at this very instant. That was a little closer for comfort, but whatever works, quite frankly. Oh, mini heart attack, I won't lie. Any heart attack. Think we should go on another trip. This time for magnetite, which means we are actually going to use the prawn suit. Now, before we do that, I want to use the new arm. The thing about that is I don't know how to make it yet, because I have yet to look. Prawn suit drill arm. Actually not that bad. Titanium, lithium, and diamond. And it is made... It's a vehicle upgrades thing. Maybe if I docked it in the moon pool, it would... Actually, is it just this? Or does it care what's docked? I feel like this is more of a... It is there. Okay. That's fine then. Just need lithium and diamonds. Honestly, not that expensive. I can do that. Forgot to reinstate the ladder. Should probably do that. Should also probably switch the battery out because this one is dying. Ooh, the base is cool. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Okay, so we need... Oh. We can construct that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need a lithium. Sounds good to me. Drill arm! Now, if I'm correct in how that works, that, my friends, is a very powerful thing to get. Again, provided I'm right, which I think I... We'll see. Either way, it's going in the arm piece. I love that for me. That is the wrong arm. I just realized. Forgot reverse perspective. We have a drill arm. Now, if I'm correct in what that's for, that's very good. Okay, let's head over to the Cyclops. Gotta angle it. That should take up the Cyclops. There we go.
All systems online.
Bingo. We can take that over to where I want to take it. But the only thing is, I put all this stuff away, right? I'm always just a little nervous about titanium, so I think I'm going to grab 4 more before we leave. And that's going to be the last thing we do this string. More magnetite. Our resource gathering power has gone exponentially higher. So I need titanium. Then we're going to pull up this. We're going to do the beacon manager. Don't need that one anymore, but we want this one. Back over there. And then I want to make sure... I think I have everything on there, but we'll check. We need at least 2 solar panels, I feel like. So how much copper does that take? Where is it? There it is. It's just 1 per. I have some copper on me. I think we're fine. Okay. I've been here in a bit. But you know, I want to try everything I got today. So with that in mind, I assume there's copper in here too, though. Yeah. So now, no matter what, we have enough stock. We're fine. Turn on the engine! Oh, it's nighttime. Well, how dare you? That's what the bed's for, but how dare you? That's fine. The day-night cycle's easily solved. Okay, let's do this. I think we'll be fine, but I guess I could turn on the camera real quick, just make sure we're smooth sailing. Then we'll turn in a bit once the waters get a little deeper. Crashed into a fish. Unfortunate. Alrighty. And now it's just full speed ahead. So, the plan is pretty simple. Like last time, we're going to set up a scanner room. That scanner room is going to be set up to scan for magnetite. I also have the prawn suit now. From what I can tell, that is capable of a lot. We're going to descend carefully. Just so we're safer. Turn off the engine. And yeah, we should be good to go for now. So, scanner room materials. All that, definitely these. And that's all we're gonna take. Gonna enter the prawn suit to leave. It only had so much upward thrust, so it's a little trickier than the Seamoth. Alrighty, so we cannot establish a scanner room without enough space, so we're going to need to figure that out first. I'm thinking just around here should do. Okay. Next up, we need solar panels to power said station. I usually do 2. I don't know what the exact number would be. I just got bitten by a piranha. I hate this. I'm missing something. I'm missing a copper. That is unfortunate. I think it'll function as is, but yeah, not a big fan. Can't say I'm a fan. Could have it scanned for a copper. Could go get that real quick. It functions, at least. So we can scan for magnetite, which is exactly what I was hoping. Doesn't look like it can scan for copper outright, but I can scan for limestone. I also haven't put in these yet. I should probably do that. It's part of the benefit. The range. This has not changed. Never mind. You can't get direct copper ore. Can't scan it for copper. That means copper isn't range. I know. I just forgot about the range upgrade. Limestone. Limestone will probably be a bit more consistent. Okay. So let's see if we can get a couple of those. Hopefully get that one less copper to make sure that things will work. I imagine the solar panels would have been fine otherwise, but it can't hurt. Now let's set it to our true goal. We are here for magnetite. And also to try out the prawn suit. But that's neither here nor there. This is gonna be fun. As long as I'm careful. Alrighty, prawn suit. are getting down. Okay. So it doesn't have lights, which is notable. Not necessarily the end of the world, but... So I'm guessing a lot of the problems I've had previously, mainly with bits of magnetite that were bigger, is mostly down to the fact that you need the drill. Now, I could be wrong. That would be very sad. But I'm pretty sure that's been the problem. So like this. I want to try it on this. I have the drill arm. I'm hoping I'm right. If I am, that means that problem is solved. Okay, can you not... I want to try this. Because it'll be so good if it works. Let's go! I was right. Drill it. Drill all of it. Give me. It is glorious. It is glorious. Hold on, there's still some. Is that still? I think that's still a chunk. Wow. These chunks actually give a lot. I didn't really realize just how... Hold on, how much is in the storage? Ho ho! Man! Sheer power at my fingertips, man. I am in shock and awe. Scanner room has just made my life so much easier. Granted, I still need to be careful. I can't just ignore where... Oh, it's a magnetite thing again. I might bring that over then. Now, if I could bring both, this would be amazing, but... Remember what the PDA said about unlimited power? But it's not the suit that's making me feel like it. It's the freaking... It's the freaking scanner room. Honestly, I might just leave with the magnetite I have currently. This already is a success. Alright, prawn suit, we're gonna mine that one less piece. Nah, it's the suit. I assure you it isn't. I promise it. The scanner room go offline. Interesting. Maybe it turned to night or something. I don't know. It's powered by solar. I can imagine that something could have went wrong. That's fine. Alright, we're gonna drill this. And we're gonna get out of here. Defeat them all. Become the Leviathan. Yay. It might be good to invest in a second drill arm. I won't lie. It would speed this up immensely. Yeah, no, we're gonna get this last one. And then we're gonna get out of here. I'm already happy. Oh wait, no, hold on. That wasn't quite done. There's more to grab! Okay. Let's get out of here. As far as I'm concerned, we're good. Defeat the void. I also want to investigate why our scanner room stopped functioning. I have a couple guesses. Okay, I'm going to need to land for a moment. I was thinking I could land on this, please. Thank you. And if the sand shark comes at us, I will drill him. You will regret your life decisions, sir. Don't mess with me. Okay, let's stop here for a second. Because it's a longer trek up. I'm assuming... I didn't really think that through, actually. Hold on. Hopefully this works. Okay, so I'm gonna need to land on a higher bit. Okay, the habitat's working again. It's nice. So we need to land on various bits on the way, I imagine. Okay, just good enough. Perfect. Had me worried for a sec, but no. We're in the clear. Okay, there is an upgrade for that, so that might be worth investing in so that getting out of there isn't quite so challenging. I could also build platforms if need be. I have a couple ways I could have gone about that. I'm wondering why you ran out of power. It could be the... No? You had 2 solar panels now I think about it. I don't know why that happened. Weird. Very weird. Either way, we're about done here, so I'm going to take my upgrades back. We're going to take the prawn suit back.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Going to put the spoils into storage. Look at all that magnetite! Oh, it's glorious. It is glorious. Okay. What am I doing? I have to go down and assemble the scanner room. Once I gain the capabilities to build bigger ones, like more range, because I just got the materials I needed for that. Honestly, this is just gonna get better. The more I think about this, this is just... Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's grab this stuff back. And not get bitten, please.
Emergency power only.
One item short. Bring some water. I think both waters, in fact. And then we get right back on board. So I think this is preferable with the intention of drilling. Otherwise, the CMOP is just better, honestly. Let's load all this back in. I think that should be good. Scanner materials. Prawn suit is loaded. We are ready to go.
Powering up.
Okay. As far as strategies I've had go, one of my better ideas so far. Bringing scanner room with me places. Honestly, man. I'm just incredibly happy with today. Especially given I can just do that pretty much anywhere. I might need a different power source if we ever have to be too low, but I feel like that problem is easily remedied if I just figure out a different power source I can bring with me. Maybe I just bring like fish and the bioreactor. I'd make a new one, but still, it's like there's not a lot that can fail here. I think this is a good parking spot. Descend slightly so we're under the water. Got to turn it off.
Engine powering down.
What can I say, man? What can I say? Let's get down this ladder. Grab the spoils. I never put those power cells to charge. Oops. Oh well. Let's go grab the stuff. We put all this away. There it is. And I am completely thrilled. And grab these out because these are charged. Put those in because they need to charge. Go back to our submarine. Check for anything else. I did want to try growing one of these. I don't know if we necessarily need jelly spores, but they're a thing and I'm curious. Checking all my storage compartments. So it would be an outdoor thing. So we should be able to honestly just make another plot. That's fine. Growing stuff from other areas is the bread and butter at this point. Bam! You can grow. Have fun. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy. How much is in a bioreactor? I didn't really think about it. Because it's been so long since I needed to make one. If I could just keep bioreactor stuff on me, honestly, I could see it being worth it. It's just a wiring kit, lubricant, and titanium, and then I just keep some fish. Might be worth doing. Because then we don't have to worry about if the sun is available. There's so many ideas. So many ideas. I do want this. You know what? Let's end the stream on that note. Hold on. Let me see. I have... Need a ruby, I believe. Have some of now. Then, with the ruby, we need one of these. Make aerogel. Perfect. And then blueprints say we need copper wire. Grab some copper. Don't have copper there. So I'm gonna have to actually... I'm lazy, and if we're not relying on solar panels anymore, I don't need as many copper in there, so... Give me copper! Thank you. Water filtration drains power. I know. And I wouldn't bring it with me, but... For the permanent home base... I figure... I don't need to worry about getting bladderfish all the time, would just be nice. Also salt. Perfect. I might need another multi-purpose rune. In fact, I would guess I would. I guess we'll check real quick. Oh no, it goes against a wall. Huh. Oh. Do you run out of fuel? No. It drains faster than this can provide. You might need a secondary one. Okay. That's fine. Can do secondary power. I just need 6 titanium again, and then I need to make another bioreactor. Let me grab some titanium. Just make sure. Of course, I'll have to stuff it with, you know, stuff, but that's fine. Could probably. I think from what I saw, you can stack these. So I think we'll just do that. Because I'd rather not have it in the same room as my bedroom. And I'll just put a ladder. Okay, the plantation might need to move. Let me just, forgot how big those are. You know what? For once, carry all, you have a purpose. Keep some stuff for me. Inventory full. At the perfect amount of space. It's the wrong item. I just realized. So close. No, just eat one. I don't care. There. Now we can build a ladder. There we go. Things make sense. Okay, so the bioreactor, we just need a wiring kit and lubricant. You know, while this place is still powered. Stay with me, bioreactor. I'll figure it out quickly. I promise. It's not on my plans for the day, but if we need more power, I'll get more power. Lubricant, we just need a seed. Which, granted, we have to deal with stalkers. Oh, it's just glowing because reasons. Okay. Oh, right. Eat another. I don't care. Grab. Go. You know, in this area with a lot of sun, solar panels are not bad. Yeah, but I'm stubborn still. I'll be honest. I'm just stubborn still. There's no real reasoning behind it. I just am. How we doing? Alright, so we need to make that into lubricant. Please. And we also needed something else. Wiring kit, silver. On. Freaking man. Bioreactor 2! Kinda wanted to face the other way. Okay. Right, it's inactive currently, so we're going to need fish. I have considered making a grab trap, but we don't have access to that right now. So we're going. We need to make power production better. Dodge the poison. And shove fish into these reactors. Yeah, no, grab trap would be a good investment if I'm relying on these for... I think we have enough. I assume enough to keep the base standing with power. Okay. Active. We are back to gaining more power than we lose. Huzzah. Goodness gracious. Okay. This one still has some. We're fine for now. I'll figure out the grab trap stuff. So, I've never actually done this. So let's... Oh. Copper and battery. Oh, we don't have any copper in here. So... I guess I could have put the planter there. I've just never really thought about it. But in hindsight, it makes more sense there. I hardly ever go back here anyway, so it's not in the way. Bam! You need the last one. And at this point, things are good. Things are nice. I need copper though! So, oh. Well, I'm going on the boat anyway. Couldn't you use the bulbul plant for the bioreactor? I could, but I don't have that sustainably yet.
All systems online.
Still don't think I need too much copper. And I need a battery. So, well, I guess I could take one of my existing batteries. Ideas. I'm it. Alright, what was it? Oh yeah, I remember now. Take these out first of all. They're charged. Not necessary anymore. It's not the fabricator. I wanted to fabricate something. Another battery. I also need... Oh. Okay, I lost the titanium apparently. There we go. Grab trap. Finally. Okay. And we'll put that where fish are commonly. So, I don't know. Ah, grow. 52%. Oh, a lot apparently. Alrighty, so there's usually a lot of fish here. So, go grab trap. Take them all. Why you do this? And that should make my life easier in the future. Now, granted, I got a couple of the cave thingies. Actually, this might not be the best part if it's near a cave and they're gonna... Yeah. Okay, I changed my mind. Not here. Somewhere else where there isn't a cave. Let's go to sleep so I can actually see caves. Oh, sweet, the best item in the game. We go to my bed. Jeez. Salt. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Let's try the grab trap again now that it's daytime. You can actually see where would be ideal. Honestly, maybe here. So I see fish swimming around usually. It's not too close to a cave, I don't think, that the other things are going to show up. Let's do that again. And it won't grab them all immediately, obviously. It's going to take it a bit, but... I mean, fish pretty commonly swim through here. So it's not unheard of. Let me try one more spot that I just thought about. This area here tends to have quite a few. It is next to a cave, so we might get a couple of the other dudes, but I'm going to try and put it slightly higher so that hopefully doesn't happen. Get them all, please. And we're just going to leave that there. That is its job now. Oh. Okay. Things are looking up. We have power. Does it drain faster than I can provide it? Which is nice. Like, let's go to the grab trap so we can add to the fuel, because it occurs to me that's like the entire point. Maybe it was down here. There it is. Yeah, it already got quite a few. Okay. Well worthwhile investment. Come here. Even now you try and flee, but you can't. Accept your fate. You will be made into fuel. Is it grim? Is it dark? Yes. But it's happening, so get over it. You're all fuel now. Prepare. In fact, I'm slow. I don't want to be slow. But I think the main one we want to put more in is probably this one. The secondary. Let's put all these and these and... Now it's full. I feel better. This one we can also add to... Okay, I feel a lot more secure now. Things are good, as far as I'm concerned. So, we are grinding down in the stream now, admittedly. Things are good. We've got quite a few things here, including our good old prawn suit, which I do kind of want to make a second drill arm for. I know we're kind of winding down, but I shouldn't take it out. Just don't recall it being too expensive. It costs the... Yeah, lithium, diamond, and titanium. That's fine. I'm one titanium short, really? We're doing this. We're really doing this. Okay. Fine. You grab one piece of titanium real quick. Or rather, more likely one scrap, which... More than one titanium in that, I recognize that fact, but... Generally, scrap is pretty easy to find, so... Fish. I just want to get one more thing done today. Double drill arm. Some scrap. Okay. And with that in mind, we can make our prawn suit even better. Because we should have all the other materials, I'm pretty sure. Admittedly, diamonds are probably going to be the next thing I need to figure out, but for now they're fine. I have a nice stock. Go here. What am I missing? Oh, the lithium. I'm dumb. It's not like I don't have lithium. Why did I grab lithium out of the lithium one instead of the overflow? Come on, me. There. Drill! I've seen the power of that thing and using both at once. Now that's just insanity. But we're doing it.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Access upgrades. Attach. Did I? I have even more magnetite. I forgot. All right, let's put that away and let's wrap up stream. Oh, I have even more overflow. Bro. Oh. What a day. What a day. This thing uses a lot of power, huh? Like, it is surprising. Large filtered water. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Don't need to take out salt. Oh. I guess I just assumed once the 4x4 square ran out of work, or room rather, it would just stop. But okay. I guess it's good to know. Okay. Only 2 salt can do it. I see. Okay. I getcha. I getcha. That makes sense. How are we doing on mobile trees? That's nice. Overall, though, I think we're good. Well then, I guess with that in mind, we just can end off today. I don't have a lot else. There's stuff to do, obviously, in the game, but yeah, I could use it to preserve food. That is true. It takes a lot of power, but we have 2 bioreactors. We should be fine. Please function correctly. Okay, please don't get stuck. Yeah, everything is mostly good. I think these are all charged, so no need. Nickel nest stream? That's the plan! It's gonna be quite a stream. The only hint I have for that really is probably back at the freaking one place that I didn't like. It's not great, but we'll deal with it. Hopefully. There is so much here now. It's a little ridiculous. So with that in mind, let's wrap this up. First I'll save, as we do at the end of all these. We'll deal with nickels next time, because leaf. Okay, so that marks the end of today. I don't know what's necessarily going to happen next time. Probably nickel, if I had to guess. I don't think we're going to find the kyanite. We'll see. I don't even know where to start with that yet. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But with that in mind, thank you all for tuning in. Much appreciated. Hope you have a grand rest of your day, night, whatever it happens to be for you right now. But that's me done for tonight. Good progress today, though. I'm incredibly happy with the scanner room idea. That it worked a wonder, honestly. Anyway, that's me done for today, folks. See you around.